What's up, people? I'm out here getting some sun, chilling with a dog outside. Just felt like doing another video, and I've been thinking about kind of purpose recently, and something that I want to talk about. Like, what is your purpose? What's your reason for living? Like, what goals do you want to accomplish? Do you have a vision for those goals? Because I mean, without a vision of one, what you want to do, but like two, how are you gonna do it? It's pretty hard to accomplish those things. Those are, that's necessary. And I mean, I guess you have to start off with maybe it's best to start off with what makes you angry about the world, or what brings you joy when you do it most. Because I mean, there's lots of things that are wrong with this world that we all can see, but we just kind of complain about those things and don't do very much actual action. But what if we all just like, hmm, let's say for instance, like world hunger. There's a lot of people starving out there, but if we each just planted one garden, no matter how small that garden was, but we planted one garden and we donated, let's say, 10% of that food to people who needed it, the world would look completely different. So I don't know, we forget that like this world was given to us. Like our charge was to watch over this world. It's given to us as our dominion, and I guess there's a pretty high level of hopelessness, I guess, whenever it comes to us not doing a lot of the things, not believing that we really can change the world when we absolutely can. But I don't know. I mean, somewhere along the lines, it's dreams die when you get older. It's a sad fact for many people. They have all these dreams and belief and fantasy and whatever, as a kid, but I think you lose something when you no longer believe in things. You no longer believe in the power to change the world or to accomplish whatever your personal dreams are. Because when you give up, I mean, how are you supposed to accomplish anything if you stop trying? You're not just go wake up one day and boom, there it is. Like for me, I mean, one of the things, like, I mean, I want a godly wife, but if I just give up and settle for someone who's totally not who I'm looking for, it's a lifelong thing right there. And I lose on the chance of ever getting what I want. And if you so many people settle in relationships, it's like just settling for the bare minimum of like attention, or just kind of like ignoring all these red flags, or ignoring these like major differences in like ideology that can really be a huge factor in like fighting, or it's like not walking in one accord together in a relationship, and we just kind of like ignore these things because we don't like being alone. But maybe it's not so much the aloneness that we're running from, the loneliness. It's probably that discomfort of being alone. So what are those things that when you're alone that you try to push out of your mind? What do you try to distract yourself from? And maybe it's that you need to take some time alone to sit and to work through those things. It's just an example, just an aside, but I don't know. I mean, I want to change the world. I do. I have plans, and I just have to stay diligent. I mean, for me, like formulating the idea in my head happens so fast, but then in the real world, just the daily diligence, but also the waiting and the relying on other people is like a huge thing, and just like waiting for these steps to come into place. You know, waiting on the capital build up to do the business or whatever. It's takes a lot of effort. But if I don't keep that vision in my mind of what I'm trying to achieve, then I'll give up. It's not going to be worth all the stuff you have to go through. But if you, what's it worth to you? What's it worth to you to see the world different, to get what you want to achieve? What's it worth it to you to live in a harmonious marriage? Because then you'd probably stop settling. You'd stop settling for binging Netflix. You'd stop settling for the person that, you know, only gives you attention when you're there in person, and a little bit of it then. I don't know. Why do we settle? Why do you settle? Is it a lack of faith, a lack of hope? Are you just running from things? You just have to have something to fill the void. Don't fill that void with cheap things. You gotta repair wounds. If you just let them fester, you just cover them up, and then they fester and get infected, and they start to infect the rest of your body. You could die. Sometimes you gotta open that thing up and sterilize it. You gotta get down to the root cause of your issues and address them there. Otherwise, they're never gonna stop following you. The dog's pulling the chair. He hasn't figured out how leashes work yet. We're working on that. Alright, well, let me know. Let me know what your dreams are. Tell me in the comments. And what are your barriers to overcoming them? I mean, what's keeping you held back? There's a way. I mean, pretty confident there's a way for you to achieve what you want to achieve. You have to know what you want first. Have that vision, and then build the steps. All right, how do I get there? What's it gonna take? And if it's not worth the cost to you, then you need different dreams, or you need to put your priorities in check. Hi, dog. Almost dropped this. All right, bye.